Larry Ellison's billionaire lifestyle. The world's elites were once normal people working hard for their ambitions. Their life struggles certainly set up examples for us to work and make our dreams and goals come true. Larry Ellison is one of those who took the inspiration and made his way throughout. He worked hard and smart all of his life, and now has become the world's 9th richest and most influential person. Do you even wonder what these billionaires do with all their money? To find out about his lifestyle, stay tuned. Hey everyone, welcome to our channel. In today's video, we are going to talk about the world's elite, Larry Ellison, and his billionaire status. We are going to find out what it's like to be a billionaire. Make sure you watch to the end so you don't miss anything. Without further ado, let's get started. According to the latest research, Larry Ellison is a 77-year-old American businessman and an investor who has been recently given the title of the world's 9th wealthiest man. Before we get into Larry's rich lifestyle, let's head back and do a quick background check. So, Larry Ellison was born on August 17, 1944. Ellison has lived his entire life as a New Yorker and lived with his maternal aunt and uncle. Ellison's biological mother was not married when she gave birth to him. Due to Ellison's continuous sickness as an infant, she set Ellison up for adoption. Ellison's maternal aunt and uncle were generous enough to adopt him and raise him like their own son. Ellison was a very self-aware boy at a young age, with thoughts in his head. Despite being born as a Jew, he never really practiced Judaism and was more focused on earning a good fortune. Ellison himself has stated, and we quote, "While I think I am religious in one sense, the particular dogmas of Judaism are not dogmas I subscribe to. I don't believe that they are real. They're interesting stories, they're interesting mythology, and I certainly respect people who believe these are literally true, but I don't. I see no evidence for this stuff. This narrative really inspires people to push themselves ahead in life." Ellison showed keen interest in studies, so his adoptive parents kept supporting his education throughout. The man did his high school years in Chicago and later was moved to the Twin Cities of Champaign and Urbana for his graduate degree. He was first enrolled as a pre-med student, but he left the university before his final examination due to his adoptive mother, Lillian's death. He joined a university in Chicago then and studied physics and mathematics as his majors. He was not given the final examination, but when he first encountered computer design and software, he fell into a whole new ditch of technology that he had always been fascinated by. Ellison moved to California, the great city of America, at the age of 22 and started working for his fortune. He faced life crises like any other person would in his initial years. Larry has worked with multiple organizations in his early years and has always been inspired by people who had worked upon and invented new technology. Those people made Larry conscious and aware of his capabilities and inspired him to open up his own development laboratory with his partners. He worked on many different projects, swirled several platforms, and went through a lot of crisis to achieve his billionaire status. He has mainly worked upon technological development all of his life and now supervises what he has made. Currently, Larry Ellison is the co-founder, member of the board of chairman, chief technology officer or CTO, and the chief executive officer or CEO of Oracle Corporation. Oracle is a computer technology corporation and is ranked as the world's second largest computer software company in the world by revenue and market capitalization. Larry Ellison has created multi-billions through this corporation. His current net worth, according to Wikipedia, is $104 billion US. That is way too much to handle. Don't you guys wonder what people do when they have this much cash? Well, print media and social platforms never fail to unveil their filthy rich lifestyles. Let's take a look at Larry Ellison's $104 billion lifestyle. From working 9-to-5 jobs and riding in a small car to owning the world's second largest corporation, buying major stocks in the world's other renowned businesses and corporations, and owning millions worth of luxury items, Larry Ellison is living his dream nowadays. Ellison owns the world's most exotic and extravagant possessions ranging from millions to billions. Ellison is fond of competing against other successful business-oriented influences in yacht racing. Ellison owns several yachts that cost hundreds of millions. Ellison is also fond of collecting yachts that mean a fortune to him. The Oracle USA team made headlines in 2013 when they won the yachting competition and received the 34th America's Cup. Looks like Ellison can't get enough of yachting and takes his yacht business quite seriously. Ellison's not only the king of the bay, but he is also a licensed pilot who owns several aircraft and loves to mention his experiences in the interviews with print media. Despite ruling the seven skies, his flying journey has been quite foggy over the past years. Since he has violated multiple rules of the airport, his mistakes have led to multiple lawsuits filed against him. But he is a billionaire. Come on, he knows how to handle stuff that's coming his way. Alongside, the billionaire loves flying his personally owned military jets, Who knew this man could be an aviator? Way to go, Larry. The old man is surely living the time of his life right now. Just when we thought the man's exclusive habits of yachting and flying private jets over the American skies was more than enough, the man stunned the world with his obsessive lawn tennis hobby. He is also a sports lover who loves to play lawn tennis. Normally, people pay to play tennis, but our guy possesses multiple tennis courts and a tennis tournament called Indian Wells Masters, worth $100 million US. Ellison also is enchanted by the beauty of motorsports. He loves modernism and preaches it. He owns many exotic cars, including an Audi R8 and a McLaren F1. His favorite is the Acura NSX, which he was known to give away as presents to his employees each year during its production. Ellison is also reportedly the owner of Lexus LFA. The old man is definitely an all-rounder. The man really knows how to have a fun life with billions in the bank. Speaking of outclass habits and hobbies, the man has literally spent half of his wealth buying multiple mansions that people dream of. Ellison has recently restyled his current property in California, costing $110 million. He has stated in an interview that the inspiration for redoing his property was certainly by feudal Japanese architecture. In 2004 through 5, he bought more than 12 properties located in Malibu, California, the city of elites. The properties were worth $180 million. Ellison owns multiple outrageous properties all across Great America with modern and futuristic features built inside of them. In one of his most loving spots in Pacific Heights, Ellison owns a rock concert-sized video projector with a heavy sound system that he has set up by the pool. He has mentioned the place multiple times, suggesting that it must be his favorite spot to hang. Despite being a billionaire, the old man has not been very good when it comes to housemaking. The billionaire has been married and divorced 4 times in his 77 years of life. His first partner was Ada Quinn. They were married in 1967, long before he earned the elitism. Things could not work out between the two, and unfortunately, the couple filed for divorce in 1974. After a 3-year break, Ellison remarried Nancy Wheeler Junkins in 1977 and filed for divorce again after a year in 1978. His third spouse was Barbara Booth. Their marriage lasted for 3 years only. Ellison has 2 children from the third spouse, who are now renowned producers nowadays. His fourth and last spouse was Melanie Kraft. He married Melanie in 2003. His last marriage stayed longer compared to his first 3. He divorced his 4th spouse in 2010. Currently, he is living a stress-free life, being single and not dating anyone. Larry Ellison has finally made it to the 9th richest man in the world in 2022, and it is still not coming slow. He is still working his way to climb the rope to get to the top. What do you think about his lifestyle? And that's all for today, guys. Enlighten us with your thoughts. Share them with us in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell icon for more amazing videos. And thank you for watching.